Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad. Welcome back, viewers, to another fresh episode of Entrepreneurship series, and we are dealing with organizational plan in this part 2 of episode 13. In this video, we will understand the significance of management team, employees, and legal forms in launching new venture. Before moving ahead, I want to recall the part 1 in which we discussed the success story of Eric and Laurie, explaining the vital role of organizational plan and management and employees in the success. And also significance of eco green friendly product was highlighted. So let's start today's video. One of the most important decisions the entrepreneur must make in the business plan is the legal forms of the business. The three major legal forms of businesses are the proprietorship, partnership, and corporation. Each differs significantly and should be evaluated carefully before a decision is made. This video provides considerable insights and comparisons regarding these forms of business to assist the entrepreneur in this decision. The S corporation and limited liability company are alternative forms of businesses that are gaining popularity. Each of these allows the entrepreneur to retain the protection from personal liability provided by corporation as well as the tax advantages provided by a partnership. There are important advantages as well as disadvantages to these forms of businesses, and entrepreneurs should carefully weigh both before deciding. The organizational plan for the entrepreneurs also requires some major decisions that could affect long-term effectiveness and profitability. It is important to begin the new venture with a strong management team that is committed to the goals of the new venture. The management team must be able to work together effectively towards these ends. The design of the organization requires the entrepreneur to specify the types of the skills needed and the roles that must be filled. These would be considered part of the formal organization, and the organization culture represents the attitude, behavior, dress, and communication styles that can differentiate one company from another. Both of these are important in establishing an effective and profitable organization. A board of directors or board of advisors can provide important management support for an entrepreneur starting and managing a new venture. In spite of new regulations, a board of directors or advisors can still provide excellent support for the organization. Advisors will also be necessary in the new venture. Outside advisors should be evaluated is if they were being hired as permanent members of the organization. Viewers, there is another very important factor that should be dealt with here, and that is the delegation of responsibilities in the organization. It is also the part of the organizational plan, so there are some advices for entrepreneurs regarding issues in delegating responsibilities. Leadership in a startup is extremely important in order to keep the organization on plan. Delegation of responsibility by an entrepreneur may be considered the soul of the management in an organization. Yet, entrepreneurs are often reluctant to give up responsibilities and instead try to make most decisions on their own. This can destroy motivation among employees. Some of the reasons often given for why an entrepreneur is unwilling to delegate are: number 1, my employees lack experience. Number 2, my employees are too busy. Number 3, by the time I explain the task, I can do it by myself. Number 4, I cannot trust an employee to make this decision. And last but not the least, any mistake would be too costly to my business. In spite of all these excuses, delegation is the easiest and most efficient way to get things done. Any entrepreneur unwilling to delegate is shortchanging his or her employees in a manner that could lead to poor company performance. Some of the key factors to consider in delegating are given in this video. Number 1, choose the right people to perform the task. It is important to recognize what you do best and what you are not capable of performing very well. Identify the best employee for the task by making a list of their strengths and weaknesses. Number 2, it is also best to start the process by delegating smaller tasks so that the level of expertise can be identified and then delegation can be increased over time. Number 3, be flexible. People may perform the task differently than you would. As long as the same goal is achieved, the process can be different depending on the individual. Number 4, build in checkpoints and goals for the task at hand. Timetables and meetings to check on the status of the task are important to both the entrepreneur and the employee. Number 5, provide feedback to employees on tasks well done. As the leader of an organization, you want to foster an effective collaborative environment where employees are motivated and willing to give suggestions. History indicates that many entrepreneurs try to perform too many tasks in the new venture, often spreading themselves too thin and thus negatively affecting all their tasks. Assigning and delegating tasks is part of being a good leader and in the long run will enhance the confidence and motivation of all employees. Viewers, hopefully you have understood the role and significance of management team and employees in the development of organizational plan. In the next episode, we will discuss the importance of financial plan in launching the new venture along with another success story. So please don't miss next episode. It will definitely be more interesting and helpful. For more information and updates, you can visit my Insta, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn account. And for suggestions and questions, you can write to me at this email address. If you find anything purposeful and fruitful in this video, so please share it to others, as the main purpose of these videos are to spread the knowledge we have. So please like, share, and subscribe my videos and channel Spread the Light. Alright viewers, thanks once again for watching this video and sparing your valuable time. Hope to see you again very soon inshallah. Till then, stay safe and stay blessed.